last day of the exhibition, or the experience today, so it was the last day to go and see it. And since it's also my wedding anniversary, I thought now was the time to do this at my crawl, and it was totally interactive. It was a lot of fun. A very enthusiastic person taking us around going, "Oh no, weeping angels, quick, run!" And me going, "Oh god, weeping angels and strobe lightning." I'm not very good with weeping angels. It's one thing from Doctor Who that scared the pants off me. So there was a lot of like, can this team of people move a little bit faster, because there's strobe lighting and every now and again a weeping angel in my face. It was so good seeing like literally the interior of every single TARDIS ever, the exterior of all the TARDISes, some silly green screen photography, like some beautiful clips, behind the scenes stuff, and literally the amount of costumes for every alien character you could possibly think of was in there, and it was brilliant. It's really sad it's the end of this exhibition, but it was an absolutely great time, and I'm sure I will tell you more shenanigans as we have a couple more days here in Cardiff doing a bit of a Doctor Who tour for our anniversary. I'm still on my trip to Wales, where today we are at Caerphilly Castle, which is one of the filming locations for Doctor Who, most famously the episode of Vampires in Venice, but also Robot of Sherwood was filmed here. Many episodes across Doctor Who and Sarah Jane and Torchwood made use of Caerphilly Castle. Been really enjoying it. There's been lots of crawling into nooks and crannies and running down corridors pretending we're being chased by various creepy Doctor Who villains. It's also a beautiful castle, just filled with like interesting history and architecture, and it's kind of felt like I've been going on a Dark Souls quest through most of it. We did every bit of the castle apart from the main quest. We even found chests that open, no mimics, and bizarre crumbling walls being held up by ancient like statues of warriors. It was a beautiful castle. Other things in this castle has been used for also, it's been used to film Merlin in, and episodes of Sherlock, and cult classic from my childhood, they filmed a lot of like Nightmare here as well for when they needed interiors. Lovely trip, beautiful location, and I'll keep you posted on more beautiful locations as I travel around Wales and Cardiff for my little Doctor Who anniversary getaway. Hi, hello again on my Cardiff Doctor Who little adventure. At the moment I'm currently standing in Morgan Jones's Park, exactly where the TARDIS lands in the episode Journey's End. So what happens is, this is the point where the Doctor drops off Captain Jack and Martha, and then Mickey gets out the TARDIS and they all wander off down there, and then they all kind of link arms and happily escape after all their exciting and terrifying dealings with Davros. It's actually a really nice park. Quite pretty, and it's nice and calm and relaxing. But yeah, I am standing in the same spot that the TARDIS has landed, and in a moment I'm going to wander down this road and pretend I'm Captain Jack wandering back to Cardiff Bay, which is where we'll be heading after this. But that's about it from this location. Yay! I'm loving this trip. And I'm in Cardiff Bay, or Torchwood Bay as I keep calling it. It really isn't Torchwood Bay, but you know, it's where Torchwood is. It's underneath us, so I'm going to call it Torchwood Bay. We're in the Valdal Plaza, which is obviously very iconic for a lot of Doctor Who and Torchwood. There's too many episodes to count. I always remember Boomtown. Boomtown was our first introduction to this whole area, and we have done a lot from Boomtown. We have gone and eaten in Bellini's, which used to be called Bistro 9, which is where Margaret Slevine and the Doctor went for dinner for her last meal. We have run up and down all the steps in Mermaid Quay, where Rose and Mickey strolled, and Rose run off to go back to the TARDIS after things were going a little bit disastrous with the rift. We have stood in front of what I call the Tower and pretended that we are behind the reception filter, because that's where the TARDIS landed, and they had to restock rift energy. We have stood by the railings where the Doctor and Martha said goodbye to Captain Jack at the end of the Utopia Sound and Drums Name of the Doctor trilogy. Obviously this is where Jack runs up at the beginning of Utopia, desperate to cling on to the TARDIS once he recognises that it's returned. We have also we've just wandered around everywhere. We went to Pearl of the Orient to eat, which is where Owen took Diane on dinner on their date during the episode of Torchwood Out of Time. We've been to the Yanto Shrine and had our quiet morning moment there. We've been up and down the docks a bit more, and we're just kind of at the moment enjoying the various eateries and restaurants that are featured in episodes of Doctor Who and TARDIS in Mermaid Quay and Doctor Who. It's another just beautiful day out here in Cardiff, and considering it's September, that's quite impressive. But yeah, it's a lovely area. it's very famous. I'm just, being Captain Jack Harkness and running up and down the bay. I will keep you informed of more filming locations and places we've visited and this episode's filmed in. Hello again, so this is our last little stop off of the day for our Doctor Who and Torchwood locations. We've just had a meal in Eddie's Diner, which obviously is famous for the Impossible Astronaut, as the interior of the American diner that they see River Song in, and also from Hellbent, as it's also the interior shots of the diner that is Clara's TARDIS. So we've just seen a lot of burgers, milkshakes, feeling very, very full and sleepy now. To walk off this giant American meal we just had, we took a stroll around Bute Street and the area around Bute Street, which has filmed so much Torchwood and Doctor Who. I'm pretty sure every single episode of Torchwood, at least, they run up and down Bute Street. Everything changes is in there. Like Summer Miracle Day is in there. The Children of Earth Day 1, 2, 3, 4 is also in there. We're now at Montstuart Square, and behind us is the church that was a setting for Blink. So this is the whole area that Blink was filmed. So there's the bank in this area as well, all the offices. So this whole area was predominantly used for Blink. So I'm looking out for weeping angels around every corner. There's one statue over there, so I'm just I'm going to make sure my husband has his eyes on that, just in case. It's actually quite a lot of pretty buildings around here. Also, Torchwood, famously, this is the whole area that Sleeper was filmed in, so the Sleeper agents were around in this bit. And just down the road from us, just down there, is the Coal Exchange, which is under restoration, which is a plus, because it's amazing that they're restoring old buildings, but also a little bit sad because you couldn't look at the nice exterior shots. But the Coal Exchange is again for Blink, but also it's the interiors of the Coal Exchange we use for combat in Torchwood. But yeah, it's a nice little area, and nice little way to end the day, and after a big meal and a nice stroll around Bute. But for now, I'm going to sign off and maybe make some more videos tomorrow for some new locations. Bye!